How are you guys doing? It's day 4. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. This week is flying by. But by the way, you are doing amazing. I am so thrilled every time I go into the group and there's questions and there's posts and there's pictures. It's so much fun. So I'm really, really thankful and grateful for you and so happy that you are participating. Thank you. Keep it up. So today is all about desire. So this is more of the fun stuff. Like, oh, hey Gary, I see you. How you doing? So anybody else that's on, let me know. I like it when you join me. It's like a party online, so say hey. But so desire today is fun stuff. So what is your bigger why? So let me clarify this, because you're like, what's my bigger why? I don't know. I just want to lose some weight. I want to feel better. I want to be happy. Yeah, like me too. But those are all like awesome things. But like there's something even bigger beyond just those things. So like as humans, we were just naturally born to do, to achieve, to create, to adapt and do things. Like if you look at like our, I don't like history, so I'm not going to talk that much about it, but like think of like all of the people that came before us. Like some of them built pyramids, they built castles, they built like the Empire State Building back in like years and years ago. Like it's just in our blood to create and do these big things. And so like when we don't have goals, we don't have desires, we don't have like a bigger motivation, it can be really depressing for our spirit, because then we're like, oh, we're just kind of like existing, trying to exist, trying to survive, and it makes it really, really hard to get through the bad days when you don't have like an idea of your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Yes, you have a rainbow. You have many rainbows and many pots of gold. And so what's your bigger why? Like if you think of, like why you want less pain in your body, why you want more energy, why you want to sleep better, like what are you going to do with that after you have it? Because that's going to motivate you, that's going to light you up at the end of the day or at the beginning of the morning, and it's going to help get you through the bad days. But the first part of that, the most important part, back to my spiritual woo-woo fun stuff, is the law of attraction. So as humans, we're made up of energy. All of our cells, they're energetic. So we have this vibration, this frequency that we run at. And the cool thing is, this is science too, not just spiritual woo-woo stuff, but I was at this event recently, and they were talking about mitochondria and dysfunction and how to upregulate energy naturally. So our mitochondria in our cells, which is like our cells' powerhouses, what he said was science has been showing that our cells are like intuitive. So if you're like sensing, maybe you're like walking down the street and you see someone and you sense that like they're dangerous or they're in a bad mood or something, like we feel it in our body, like before they say anything, before they even get super close to us, like we can feel it. So our mitochondria, our cells, the energy in our cells, it's so powerful. it's real. So the first thing about your desires is you kind of have to force yourself, it's like a practice, really, but snapping out of negative energy and negative thought processes. And the reason being is because when we have like a positive mindset or just an opened mindset instead of like a closed set mindset, then like our cells vibrate at a higher energy, a higher vibration. So the easiest way to do this, sometimes it can be hard, but the easiest way to do this, and this is in like tons of books about successful people, you'll definitely see it on Oprah too, but the biggest thing that they do is they practice gratitude. And it's so easy. It's so easy that you're almost like, that's just too good to be true. That's ridiculous. I don't even want to try. But it's so true. And it's so easy that it's almost like, why not just try it? So for gratitude, what you can do is what the books are saying, what a lot of studies are saying, the really successful people, what they do is before bed at night, they either write down 3 things that they're grateful for about their life or their day, or you can just say it out loud. I usually just say it out loud because I've done so much writing throughout the day that I'm just like, no more writing. But it's just the little things too. The little things really add up. So like for me, the first things that come to my mind, because I'm in New York City, I see a lot of homeless people. So it gets me to snap out of that negative mindset of being in this tiny New York apartment with a window that I can see into my neighbor's apartment, and I've definitely seen his bare butt a few times. So it's like snapping out of that and saying, okay, like, I have a home, I have a cozy, clean home, and it's mine. It's in this nice building, and it's a block away from Times Square. Like, how amazing is that? Like, people want to come here, and I'm literally a block away. I am so grateful. Or another little thing is, I'm so grateful I woke up this morning and I actually have energy. I'm so grateful because there's definitely been days last year where I couldn't get out of bed, and that was awful. So I am so grateful that I could get out of bed this morning and I have energy. Another little gratitude is, like being grateful for your significant other or your kids or your fur baby. Just being grateful, like even when they're being not so nice or naughty, or they had to work until 3 a.m. last night. Not mentioning any names, but so grateful. He has a job, he's motivated, and he's working his way up the corporate ladder. It's just finding ways to think about the positive instead of the negatives to increase your vibration. So the other part of this thing is make sure you say it, share it. That can even increase it, and it can make it fun too, because then, like, if you're telling people, I'm so grateful for you, you'll probably hear it back, and that's really powerful. So that's the first part of the desire. The second part is more about you. And like, what is your dream? What is your big goal? What is your big pot of gold at the end of your rainbow? And I know the first thing that pops up, it's usually money. That's probably for like everybody, even the people that have a lot of it. But what's behind the money? Like, think about it deeper. Like, what are you going to do with the money? Like, are you going to save animals? Are you going to save children? Do you want to open, I'm just thinking of random things, but If you have something, mention it for sure. But if you want to open an art studio, a yoga studio, like, you know, what is it for you? Because it's different for everybody. We're all individuals, we're all different. And so what is it for you? And just like allow yourself some space, some time. You know, if you're in a meditation or if you're going on a walk outside, just allowing yourself to be open to whatever shows up. Visualize it in your mind, like feel it, see it, write it down, and if it makes you cry, you usually know you're on the right track. So that's part of the desire, the fun stuff. And also know that it usually isn't like super clear at first, but you have like a glimpse of what you want. So you can work on this, like maybe what I do with myself is like in my phone, I have like a weekly reminder that like pops up every week, like on Friday at like, what time is it? Like 4:00. So in my little like phone calendar, it's like my little check-in, like, how's Mindy? Like, are you moving towards achieving your dreams, your goals? Like, do all these checks. So you can do that with your planner or your phone, just to help you like keep working on this vision. Like, it doesn't have to be big stuff either. Like, if it is just weight loss, like, do you want to lose the weight so you can like just sit around in sweatpants every day? No, I mean, yeah, but like, what's the bigger motivation? Like, maybe buy like a cute dress a couple sizes smaller and like set a girl's vacation for like a few months down the road, like something exciting. But also making the plan, keep working on your dream, helping it like evolve and get more clear, and making the small goals of it, because I know it's like it's hard because we're in like the microwave generation where literally you can heat things and like cook things in like seconds, but realistically it's not always how life works. So it's like setting a date, giving yourself some time, setting small goals so you like achieve the small goals. Do like small daily goals, small weekly goals, bigger monthly goals, and then add all that up and have some fun with it. Like, what can you reward yourself with for achieving the goal? And you can write that down in your planner too. So it could be, okay, like I did all my goals this week. On Friday, I'm gonna go get a massage. Or it can be free things too. Like on Friday, like I'm sending the kids to go with grandma, and I'm just gonna watch my favorite show in peace with a glass of sparkling water and like chocolate covered strawberries or something like that. But it's having fun with it and remembering to celebrate also. Give yourself some credit for doing the work. Otherwise it can be kind of a bummer. So having that pot of gold at the end of your rainbow, seeing that picture of what you want, feeling it, and sharing it with others, because sometimes people will surprise you and maybe they'll be like, I want to do that too, let's do it together. And then you're like, yay, now you're like a goal team, or you know, whatever your thing is that you're going for. And it's so much more fun when you aren't doing it by yourself. And it can be really, really powerful to have a team or a partner. So, check the time. So your challenge for today is, what is your bigger desire? Like, what's your big why? What's your desire? What's your dream? What's your vision? And since we are a lovely, caring, amazing group, share it with the group. maybe somebody else has something similar, and we can continue to work together, because I am going to leave this group open so we can share and support each other. So, Desire, day 4. Tomorrow, I will see you for day 5. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow.